As we know from the latest episode of ReZero, everyone's favourite gut hunter was crushed by Rock Piggy and subsequently died. As for us light novel and web novel readers, we are also aware of the zombie Elsa scene, in which a mindless husk version of Elsa attempted to kill Subaru and then was reduced to nothing but ash by the backdraft explosion in Roswell Manor. However, what if I told you that there's a crack theory that Elsa is still alive, but in a way that you may not be thinking about? This theory was thought of by Ice from Witch Cult Translations, and some information was provided by Truden Black. To understand the basis of this theory, I highly recommend you watch my Is Elsa a Vampire video to understand Elsa's past and how she became what's known as a cursed doll. With that said, this video will contain spoilers for Arc 5. We know that Elsa was an imperfect cursed doll, and every time she killed the other cursed dolls, she would absorb their power and essence, becoming more and more complete. The curse which turned someone into a cursed doll was actually devised by one of the old witches, and was compared to how the Witch of Envy would swallow the other witches, absorbing their powers and in the process becoming stronger and crazier after each absorption. This is something that is a legend and was discussed by Sithonia Featheron in Apocalypse Girls. However, what happens if in the process of the mansion fight, Garfiel killed Elsa with Rock Piggy, and then in that instant actually absorbed Elsa? However, the only difference is that since Garfiel is not a cursed doll himself, he's simply not compatible with any boost of power it would have normally given him. The mindless husk Elsa, seen in the mansion, as it's burning, is simply an empty vessel, as Elsa is now inside Garfiel, and that would actually match up. Now, some people may think that this is actually far-fetched, but there's actually additional information which Tappei added in to the Arc 5 light novel. 2 months after the events of Arc 4, during the 1-year time skip, Garfiel would start hallucinating, and he starts seeing Elsa alive. In fact, there are 2 notable additions which were added into the light novel. The first taking place when Garfiel and Mimi investigate the city hall. This is where Garfiel nearly dies and Mimi gets wounded. During this, Garfiel hears a voice whisper to him. The voice then states, "You will die and then I will, with love, embrace your guts, Garfiel." In addition to this, during the City Hall attack, so this is when Krush and Subaru are fighting Capella, and when Ricardo, Wilhelm, and Garfiel are fighting Teresia and Kurgan, Garfiel also sees Elsa alive in the corner of his vision, of course again hallucinating that she is there. So why has Tappei added all of this information in there? Is he trying to foreshadow something? Now, I do want to point out something very interesting. We know that Garfiel's goal is to become the world's strongest, and Tappei has hinted that Garfiel will most likely achieve his goal, which leads to a very interesting development for Arc 7. Garfiel will be having a strongman battle arc, so he'll be getting a lot stronger. And keep in mind, if Garfiel was cursed and he became a cursed doll, he would then technically have the essence of 5 cursed dolls inside him. Since Elsa of course absorbed 4 other cursed dolls and Garfiel absorbed Elsa, which makes it 5, he would then become a perfect cursed doll because he would have completed the ritual of absorbing 5 imperfect cursed dolls, and therefore he would become immortal. Anyways, that's it for this quick theory, but let me know what you think down below. Do you think this is plausible? Is Tappei setting something up? Or is this just pure crack theory? Let me know down below. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and thank you to my channel members.